Hey guys, Huskerman back with another video. Today we finally have an end to the trilogy. I got my hands on the pizza lunch lead. Oh, after a while, I've been wanting to do a video on it, so I am not going to waste any time. I'm just going to hop right into it. So let's get that bad boy opened and let's check it out. So, of course, we have the lunch tray itself. I think it is safe to say, though, that this is not moldy cheese. So, you get a point already. So, and then I figured before we start, there is the bottle of Prime. It is cherry flavored, or cherry freeze flavored, I mean. So, I am excited. The interesting thing is they did the same thing with the Lunchables, but I don't know if it's because I haven't had Lunchables in forever, but these pizzas look a little bigger than I remember, but it could be the same size. Actually, now that I got it in my hand, I think it's about the same size. So, I never was a big pizza Lunchable person, so we'll see. There is your sauce. So, yeah. And then pepperonis don't look horrible. Kind of thick-ish. Not the thickest, but we'll take it. And without any further ado, I'm going to open this up and make me a pizza. So, after making a pizza, and yes, there's only 2 pepperonis that can fit on it. I mean, you could probably get 4 if you're wanting to cram it, but I got 2 on there. But after testing it out, I came across 2 things. One, the sauce is very thick. I don't know if it's because it's just raw tomato sauce and it thins if you heat it up, or if it's natural like this. But that threw me off. And 2, the best way to get the most sauce on your pizza is to spread it using the little bag that you got with it. I just was too lazy to grab silverware, and I didn't want to wash them. So, without further ado, let's end this trilogy once and for all. That is pretty tasty. Specifically, the pepperoni. The pepperoni is really good. It's got a little bit of a spice to it. It's got a little bit of sweetness when comparing it to the tomato sauce and the cheese. Overall, pretty balanced, I have to admit. I was worried because off camera I tasted the tomato sauce and it's sweet. But when you actually put the pepperoni with it and actually make it as a pizza, very good. Now, of course, you're probably wondering what Mr. Beast bar does it come with? And it's a new one. It is a milk chocolate crunch one. So I'll be trying that. But first, I'm actually pretty thirsty. So what better way to quench it than with cherry prime? I'm actually kind of excited. I like cherry. Okay. That one's my favorite so far. The strawberry banana, when I tried, I was like, yeah, it's weird. It's like supposed to be sweet, but it's not. Same with that ice pop one. It's supposed to be sweet, but it's not. This cherry freeze one, really good. It's nice because it's not supposed to be sweet. Like cherry isn't a very sweet flavor, unless you're talking very artificially. But like I'd buy a regular sized bottle of this. This is pretty good. It also isn't very overly cherry. Like it's not in your face, so I appreciate that a lot. So overall, the Prime, I'd probably have to rate that like a 9. Not a 9. But probably a good solid 7 out of 10. I have a feeling there might be other flavors that are better. But compared to the other two that I've tried, I like that way more. I'm really impressed because it's not overly sour either. That's the big problem I had with the other ones, is they were sour. And I didn't really like that. But, of course, we also have the Mr. Beast bar. So we're going to try that. So it's supposed to be like a crunch bar, of course. So, pop it out and bottoms up. Not bad, not bad. Really? It just tastes like a thicker version of a crunch bar. Nothing too special going on. But with the crunch bar using the same milk chocolate that's in your regular milk chocolate, it's not a favorite. I would definitely prefer a regular crunch bar over it, but I do like that a lot more than the milk chocolate, just with the crunch. Can't stop drinking that. That's actually pretty good. So, what do I think? Was it worth going through the gauntlet of those other two for this? Short answer, maybe. I mean, it was worth it to try, but in the end, not really. But was it worth trying this specific one? Yes. Here's the reason why. This is the only one, in my opinion, that is better than the Lunchables one overall. I wasn't a big pizza Lunchable fan. I would always heat them up in the microwave. I would eat this raw. It's really good. Like, would I probably want to buy this all the time? No. But if I'm craving a Lunchly for some reason, overall, this one was better than the others. Look at it this way, okay? I have a good pizza that I really like. I have a good drink that I really like. And I had a good treat that I really liked. So overall, this is probably a solid 8 out of 10, honestly. Compared to the others where I probably gave him like 5s or 6s. This whole thing is a lot better. Even just for the Prime, it's a lot better, in my opinion. Now, some of you probably don't like cherry, in which case, you're not going to like that. I personally really like cherry. I like Code Red. I like those cherry popsicles that you get. Like cherry is, I really like cherry. So that's a really good one. But even then, you get four little pizzas, or sorry, three. I miscounted somehow. And the pepperoni's pretty good. Like, I'd eat it off to the side, honestly, just by itself. The cheese isn't moldy. That's pretty good. So, yeah. Overall, I like this one a lot better. This one by far is my favorite. Now, of course, probably what you guys are thinking is overall, now that I've tried all three of them, what would I rate each of them? Using my very official scale. The bottom one of the three, in my opinion, my least favorite was this one. This one was the second one that I tried. The reason why I would put this at the bottom is for two reasons mainly. The first one is that I wasn't a big fan of the drink. That was my least favorite of the three now that I look back on it. I just did not like it. It wasn't very good. The crackers were meh. They were crunchy, but they felt like this stale kind of crunchy, which I don't really like. And the ham, that was pretty, or the turkey, the turkey, that was pretty good, but the cheese is just mediocre. It also came with it came with a milk chocolate one, which was like, could have added something else in instead. Now, the second one, or my second pick, would be, yeah, the nachos. So, the main reason why I would put this number 2, and it's slightly better, just a little bit better, in my opinion. That one, I really liked the cheese for. That one, I was like, ooh, that's pretty good. And for this being the first time that I tried Lunchleys, it wasn't a bad start. Of course, I didn't like the prime. That was your strawberry banana. That was tart. But it was like, it kind of grew on me a little bit as I went. So, like, it was a little better than the ice pop one. The ice pop one was just like a conglomerate of flavors, in my opinion. Whereas this one, you can at least kind of see that that's what they're going for. And of course, you have your Mr. Beast bar too, you know. Once again, I think they could have done something else inside of it, like their dark chocolate one that they have, or their salted caramel. So that would have been nice. And same goes with the other one, too. So really it came down between your nachos and your turkey, your actual regular Lunchables. It really came down to which drink I liked better. And I just liked the nachos one a little bit better. But by far, my favorite one was this one. One, the pepperoni is, in my opinion, it's a decent quality pepperoni. Like, it kind of looks a little suspicious at first. I didn't have high hopes for it either, to be honest. Throw a little bit of sauce on it and a little bit of cheese, and it all balances out really well. The crust has a little bit of fuzziness, but for the most part, it doesn't feel like it's going to crumble on itself. The Lunchable ones kind of do, if I'm being honest. And it comes with a prime that I actually like. That's surprising. I thought I wouldn't like prime at all, because if you guys don't remember, I tried the Glowberry one, I tried these ones. All of them I didn't like, except for this one. So that's pretty impressive. And it comes with a different Mr. Beast bar flavor. It comes with a crunch one. Yeah, it's not that out of the way, but it's nice to have something different. Not just like if I wanted to make my lunch and wanted a chocolate bar, I could easily throw a Hershey's in. But there's not a lot of companies that do your crunches and like your salted caramel ones and that kind of stuff. So it was nice. So, overall, was this trilogy worth it? I think so. I really do. I really enjoyed it. It kept me on my toes. It kind of proved a few things that I had suspicions of. Like, I figured I wasn't going to like them. But that pizza one, that surprised me the most, if I'm being honest. So, yeah. If I were to recommend any of the three, I would say try the pizza one the most. That one surprised me the most. I mean, even the mozzarella, not bad. They're good quality. But I also don't know if it's because of the moldy cheese situation. So, yeah. Anyway, that is my review and kind of a recap of the 3 Lunchleys that I tried. This means no more Lunchly reviews unless I come out with another, which is disappointing to say the least. Let me know if you guys have tried these and what are your rankings. I'm curious to see what you guys think down below. But, of course, thank you guys so much for watching. Feel free to like, subscribe, and do all that YouTuber stuff. Excuse me. And until next time, take care.